Spoopy times indeed. Yes. Yes, it is. Good evening. Welcome to this, the most unhallowed of nights. We're not anywhere near Halloween just yet. We're getting close. We're getting close. How are you? Sam, I see you there. Medium hallowed. My favourite kind of hallowed. That's how I like my Halloweens. Medium. 10-10 is a pretty holy date. True. 10-10. 10 plus 10 is 20. The year is 2020. Does that count as a thing? 10-10-2020? No wonder this year's been so bad. The planets have aligned. All 8, 9, 10? How many planets are there now? I don't really know. I always thought there's 9. I would always believe that there is 9. It feels like the way it should be. Why does... I've got 4+ RIP typed in chat. RIP Pluto. You shall always be remembered. Always be remembered. How's your day been, Sam? Hope everything's alright. F's in chat for Pluto. Poor Pluto. Such a shame. It will always be a planet in my heart. Always will be. Pretty alright. Little karaoke stream a couple hours ago. Oh, I missed that. That's unfortunate. I missed that. We doing some testing for that SingStar duet that was suggested in jest, but could probably actually be a thing. I don't know how confident I feel about that, but we can give it a go. Oh, I am ready for bed. It's been a long day. I didn't sleep very well last night, so this stream has a make-believe sponsor, not an actual sponsor. I'm not well known enough to get an actual sponsor, but I decided to buy something, and that'll be the product placement for this stream. We're going with traditional energy drink vibes, for better or for worse. Ain't sure if you can sing at the same time. Oh well, what's the point? What's the point? Yeah, we're going Monster, the classic, the default, a full pint and a bit, more or less, pint and change. Because why on earth not? It comes with, right? I've not seen many cans like this. It comes with, like, rather than a ring pull, it's got like a seal on top that you can, like, you just sort of like turn around like that, so you can reseal the can, which I'm sure has its uses. I'm not sure why you wouldn't just put it in a bottle, but there we go. I have also decided I'm also wearing my Halloweeniest top as well. I got my Super Mario Ghost crossover t-shirt. This is about as Halloweeny as my outfits get. I mean, it feels like a good substitute for that. A lot of peeps just want to sip at a Monster throughout the day. Well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's to kind of stop people from just chugging it and crashing, having like caffeine and sugar induced meltdowns and stuff like that. Because you've already got to they're already ID check for them now, which is pointless. That's why I don't buy them so often anymore, because I can't be bothered with the ID check at the self-service. You got to stand there and wait for somebody to come over to verify that I'm over 16. I think self-checkouts have got screens on them now. Why is facial recognition technology not at a point where if I stand at the self-checkout machine it can register by my face that I am not 16? Even once I've shaved, I mean, everybody was right, I was lazy, I've not shaved. But even when I have, I can't pass for 16 anymore, unfortunately. Most Halloweeny thing I got on is a black shirt with oranges on it. That's kind of Halloweeny. That's I feel like that's more Halloweeny than this. This is nerdy spoops as opposed to more legit spoops. Anyway, I think we should we should roll onwards with some game. I think that's probably for the best. The big problem is that once I've started this, I cannot tab out of it. It's an old game, and it took a little bit of finagling to get to work. Even though it is available on Steam, and it has worked before, I think now Windows 10 has ruined it. So now it doesn't anymore. So I can play it, I've configured everything, but once we're in, we're in. That's kind of where we're at. So let's get Return of the Dark Hydra off. It was good, but we need to move on. And I shall attempt in but a moment to get the game up and running. Things should be good. And there's the... Are you sure you want to run this? Yes, I am sure. Switch over. Not to that screen, though. It will be a black screen, first of all. Oh, took no time at all. Perfect. The best bit is that I had to download a separate program to be able to get this to run. And it leaves a watermark in the corner of the video. And my webcam covers up that watermark, so actually it shouldn't ruin too much of the video. I'll be quiet for the main cutscene though. Here we go. Because I've not seen this, and it will help me understand what this game's actually about. It's a very bad dream. That didn't really help at all, actually. So yeah, this is the second Blood Omen game. I presume the second in the Legacy of Kain series. The reason why I'm not playing the first is because I never have played the first. Blood Omen 2 is a game from my childhood, but I never really played all the way through, and never actually kind of completed or even got what it was about. So I figured we'd probably go and revisit that and see if there's anything to be gleaned from it. But yeah, from what I gather, it's something to do with the sword, and I believe the sword is called Soul Reaver, or something like that. Something to do with the sword. We were a vampire, we tried to kill someone and failed miserably, or something like that. Excuse me. Monster was a bad idea. Monster was a bad idea. Still, never mind. Let's just start the game. Start a new game. Ooh. 400 years after the nobleman Kain was cursed to walk the night as a vampire, and centuries before Kain would rule the wasteland of Nosgoth with his lieutenant Raziel, his path of conquest is stopped by a new enemy. The pillars of Nosgoth lie in ruin. Vampires roam the land once again, and the legacy of Kain continues. I thought all the text was going to disappear before I'd finished. Right, okay. So,
From the shards of tattered dreams I rose, unwilling, tossed upon tides of pain that flowed and ebbed and left me searingly awake, and more revoltingly, alive. It was then I saw her for the first time.
Good evening. We did not expect you to awaken so soon. Already you surprise us.
My mind was in fragments like shattered glass. Where am I? I don't remember.
Yes. It was said your memory would be affected by your long slumber. That will pass in time. I am Uma, and I am here to help you. Know that your name is Cain, and you were once a power in the land.
I know my name, but my past, I remember fragments only.
That you awoke at all is a miracle. When we found you, there was but the barest thread of life left in you. We nurtured it, fed it, and now you rise and walk again.
And what is this place?
You are in the city of Meridian, capital of the land of Nosgoth, the land you once sought to conquer and rule. Tell me, since you remember your name, do you also remember your nature?
Of course.
Then let me show you the future. You have been asleep for 200 years. In that time, this is what has become of Nosgoth.
I think which is which? Which one's Sharon and which one's Ozzy? And are we the bad guy? I think. I think we're an anti-hero.
Commanding an army of vampires, but the powers you opposed were too strong for you. You were struck down, your armies defeated, scattered, and destroyed. Everyone believed you to be dead.
Who defeated me?
The Seraphan, an army of fanatical humans sworn to eradicate all vampires from the world. A new leader brought them together, and wielding a new kind of magic, deadly to our kind, was able to destroy your army and kill most of the vampires. You were defeated in mortal combat by this leader, the Seraphan Lord. But that is not the end of the story. Under the guise of protecting the land from the vampire menace,
Zuma magic.
the Seraphan seized control of all of Nosgoth, and their rule is not kind. For 200 years, the Seraphan have enslaved the humans under their iron rule, and hunted down and destroyed every vampire they could find.
They have not succeeded, however.
Not yet.
A lot of exposition.
And now, with your help, it is our hope to crush the Seraphan and restore order to the city.
The natural order. Vampires preying upon humans.
Naturally.
You said our hope. Who are you?
We are the Cabal,
Can he
the
put a shirt
vampire
on?
resistance. We work to undermine the
I'm not sure
Seraphan
that
at
he
every
can.
turn. But we are losing.
I don't think a shirt has been
With the new
stitched that
magic
can
they
contain
employ,
those
the Glyph
bulging
magic. They are able to
pectoral
find
muscles.
us and kill us. Our numbers are dwindling. Without help, we will not survive. We need you, Cain.
Of course you did not bring me back simply out of kindness. There must be a price.
We need you
I
to
think that's a
help the
common thread in
resistance.
this game is that
Our faces
a
are
lot
known,
of the
they kill us
characters
on
have
sight.
got
But you are
an
ancient
enhanced
history, long since dead and
cleavage.
buried.
Probably
You
the way
can
to
go
word
where
it.
we cannot. That gives us
It
a
kind of
small
escaped your
advantage.
attention that
How
Uma
splendid
is
for you. And why do
relatively
you
well
suppose I would
endowed.
do this? What is to be
in
my
that
reward?
department.
Your eternal gratitude.
Have you changed so much? The Seraphan Lord defeated you. Don't you want to kill him? When you have destroyed him, you can continue your ascent to power, restore your army, and rule the land at last. Does the lust for vengeance and power no longer stir you? Are you so dead?
I seem to remember that I played the pawn once before. It ended badly.
This time, you will prevail. We are simply your allies, not your betrayers. What we want from you is open and plain, with no hidden paths. If you succeed, so do we all.
Are you asking me to trust you?
We must trust one another.
Then I'm getting him a sandwich.
Together,
I want a
we
sandwich.
can defeat the Seraphan Lord.
How long?
Once he is dead,
Is it
his
tomorrow
order
yet?
will collapse. Mindless fools that they are. But there are dangers other than
Don't
the
worry,
Seraphan
we'll
which
get
must
to
be
feeding
overcome.
soon, I'm
Care
sure.
not for any dangers. They will fear me, do you hear? Tell me where to find the Seraphan Lord. I'll have him buried within the hour.
Such arrogance. If it were so easy, we would have done it ourselves, Cain. And you are far too weak to fight him yet. He is protected, too, by other vampires.
It's an old game.
Vampires
This
in
is
service to the Seraphan, are they
2000-ish.
mad?
They
this
value
game,
their
it's old.
lives. While they serve the Seraphan Lord, he lets them live.
I will enjoy destroying them.
You would be lucky to survive one such encounter until you grow stronger. But should you prevail, then you will be able to absorb their veins and thus gain new abilities.
Clearly see where they put all their
To
polygons.
our kind, these are called the Dark Gifts.
I look forward to meeting these traitors to our kind. My senses spun. My body ached. Weakness overcame me.
You have the thirst upon you. Come, vampire.
Yeah, well, we've all had the thirst at
It
one
is
point or
time
another.
for you to feed.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness me, what a whole heap of exposition. I wasn't ready for that. Okay, so I think the general plot is we were a evil vampire who ruled over the town, city, the kingdom. We were vanquished by some vampire killers. Now we have risen from the
Cain,
dead to kill the
Do
vampire
not be
killers,
afraid.
I think.
What magic is this?
I am using the Whisper, Cain, a natural ability of vampires. In this way, we can keep in contact even over great distances.
And now we're taking back the
I
crown.
remember now. She had been in my thoughts. I almost believed I had
Never mind
called her
his
myself.
pecs. What kinds of gloves are
Never
those?
fear. I cannot read your thoughts, but only speak into your mind and hear you in return.
The slash whisper
No.
command.
Proceed down this street. I shall be waiting.
Uma whispers to you, "Follow me. I'll lead the way." Alright. Use the movement controls to walk or run. Very simple. WASD to move around, I think, is where we're at. What I don't... I need to have a quick look. Is there a strafe key? No. Okay, that's it. That's confusing. Because now I've got A and D to go left and right, but I also can use the mouse to go left and right and look around. And if I hold run and then like a direction button, he'll carry on spinning around in a circle like that. It's an old game. It is an old game. I'm feeling like I'm just going to go without the mouse. I think the mouse is what's making this complicated. So I think I'll just go with the keyboard. All of the other controls are kind of wired to basically be on the left hand, so I don't really think I need the mouse necessarily. Maybe I do, I don't know. Unless I just forego A and D and do it something like that, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, it's tank controls, basically. But the problem is that it's also tank controls when your foot gets stuck on the pedal. Still, never mind. Walk over the checkpoint to mark your progress. Here we are. Oh, it's going to take a bit of getting used to. I think there's a way to, like... Yeah, something like that. That lets me... Oh, that doesn't let me strafe. Oh, wait. Mouse and keyboard. I can change it to just keyboard. Will that make any difference? Kind of a little bit. Okay. Okay, that feels a little bit better. That feels a little bit better just with keyboard. Okay, I'm glad we can do that. So yeah, these are the civilians of the town. And we don't have to do anything with them for now. But soon, we shall do something with them. I have played a little bit of the game, but not that much through it. How's the game audio? Is everything alright?
Welcome to the slums, Kane. We are in the oldest and most decrepit
I think it
part
looks
of
a
the
little
city,
loud, but
where few people dare
if everything's
to come.
alright, then we'll carry on.
A perfect place to train you.
Train me? Do you take me for a dog?
Your memory has been shattered, and your body has lain dormant
Balanced
for
nicely is the way I like it.
years.
Very good.
What skills you had must be recovered before you can be of any use to the Cabal. You must learn to fight and to survive.
I thought you were taking me to feed.
Patience, vampire. First, know that you are stronger and faster than mortal men, able to jump higher and farther than any human that ever lived. When your path is blocked, seek for a place to jump. Now, join me up here.
I would have loved going back to... Thanks for the help, game. I don't know if I would have been able to work that one out. Who knew? You gotta press jump to jump. The game's a bit quiet, but it's because she's speaking with her breathiness. She is a very breathy character. Having said that, I feel like the voice acting in the game is actually pretty decent. She's very breathy, but his, like, bored of it, fed up vampiric anger is pretty well conveyed, in my opinion. Spare me your thoughts, woman. Tell me. What is the jump button? It's X. There we go. Fantastic. We worked it out. But yeah, it's for an old game, it is really good. I used to, so my current roommate now, we used to live next door to each other, and she owned this game. And whenever I went round there, occasionally we'd play this game, and that's kind of why I wanted to play it, was just as a way to hark back to old times and relive it. But yeah, we'll go back to the Sharon and Ozzy comparison for a minute. I love the idea that he would have been laying on that bed. And we need to address that as well. He's been laying on that bed for about 200 years. He's been on that bed, and then he awakes from a dream. And she goes, Ozzy, you're awake at last. And he goes, oh, I've been. Spare me, woman. Ozzy, I can't do a great Ozzy impression because this is a generally family-friendly stream. Having said that, the characters have got cleavages you could ski down, so maybe not.
Excellent. Know that you also have the ability to float. When you are on a ledge, such as this one, you may land silently.
Somebody took me beers and now the world
This will be
will
important
me.
when I train you to kill. Now, follow me.
Somebody took me
I needed
beers.
little training in how to kill.
Ozzy Osbourne isn't one of mine. Other than like the obligatory Sharon! Sharon! Jump to jump and then hold jump to float. Oh yes. Look at that. He's worth a study. Well, I tell you, if I could tap out, then we would go and find a video of Ozzy Osbourne. However, as I said, I can't, so we won't.
The whole of the lower city. How am I to get home tonight? Well, it's just as I told you. My Agnes will have my head. I couldn't get home the last time they did this, so I had no place to sleep. And then I was picked up and fined for being on the street at night. They can't do that. What they do, we better find a bed for the night. Agnes is not going to believe me.
Nice incidental conversation. I don't mind that. That's better conversation than the Oblivion characters give you. What I give for Batman mobility. Evil characters are just so cool. I'm not upset to admit that I have dreams about being like an anti-hero type character. You know, how awesome would it be to just be like, to be a Boba Fett, for instance, you know, just to, not that I'd necessarily condone it, but like, just to be a bounty hunter with a jetpack and flamethrower and just to be that cool. Evil characters are cool, and I don't think there are enough games where you get to be the anti-hero and do evil and have fun. I'd be all over those kinds of games. Hitman, I want to look into Hitman, for instance. Hitman would be a fantastic game, just because you get to be evil and be clever about it. This is the content I subscribe for. These ladies have nothing to say to each other, that's fine. Press action to pull the lever. Can't remember what action is. It's not that one. Ah, space. Ooh, what's the Bechdel test? I'm up for learning something new. What's the Bechdel test? That's not what they ring on a ship when it's going down, is it? Oh no, wait, that's the deck bell. Quality female character test. I see. Oh, I forget how good Monster is sometimes. But it does also depend on the batch. Sometimes they are not good at all. Highlighted objects can be activated by pressing action. Oh, if they have conversations with each other. Well, those didn't even bother chatting. Although if they were having like the counterpart conversation to the men, and the fellow's like, I ain't gonna get home tonight. What on earth will I do? And you got the women there going, God, I hope Arthur doesn't come back tonight. Oh.
This city is a labyrinth.
All the better for a hunting ground. Tell me, Kane, are you hungry?
Yes.
I have a prisoner waiting for you down below. A thug from a local gang of criminals. He sought to murder yet another helpless victim, but he met me instead.
Spare me the moral anecdote and direct me to his throat.
Drink then. I will be waiting below.
Oop, and she gone. Alright, so now I think we're getting to, in my experience of the game at least, probably one of the coolest features of the game, and that is how you recover your health and how you feed. Because we don't just go up and pierce the neck to feed like any normal vampire. No, we do not. We have a special way of doing it as our Lord and Saviour Kane. We pierce the veil. I've never listened to Pierce the Veil. I don't know if they're a band that I'd be interested in or not. But this is how we do it, assuming that I press the right key. How cool is that? Literally just hand up and just hematometize it out of the person.
Blood is your life.
Not...
Without it, you will die.
Blood is your life. Without it, you will die.
Seek out blood to restore your
Not
vitality.
hematometize, that's
must
throwing
know,
up blood.
That by drinking the blood of others, you will gradually become stronger and harder to
That
kill.
feels like the word.
We call this a vampire's lore. The more creatures
Exactly.
you drink from, the more
the only reason I know
lore
what
you gain,
hematemesis
and
is.
the greater your health will become. Leave no enemy alive, Kane. You will need their blood and their lore to survive. Now, let us continue.
She's so sultry. Yes, so we do have to keep an eye on our health. Our health does naturally deteriorate throughout the game, like it will just kind of leak away, so we do need to keep an eye on our health. See, there we are. The blood drops out of the life bar right there every now and then, which means that we need to suck blood. She wants a lot of help. Oh, press action to attack. What was attack? Ah, there we go. We just smack her in the face with our giant claws, and then, exactly, you know it, schlorp. And then we level up. Every time we level up, his hands catch fire and he screams in pain, because I can imagine that it is painful. Fill your lore bar to do what? To unlock the lever and continue. We've done that. That's fine. Onwards we go. Doctor Who is quaking. If this is what he were to, or sorry, what she were to regenerate into, then that would add a lot of interest to Doctor Who as it goes now. There is a lore bar. I think it's a fancy way of saying an XP bar. Right, let's go. She's not even aware. She don't even know. Look at that. Oh, the lady in the boat saw us, but I don't think we can get to her. We'll just suck it all out of her back, just like that. Honestly, so grisly, but so cool. Oh, here she comes. The sultry siren saunter.
While we are superior to humans in many ways, we also have certain weaknesses that they do not possess. Though it is life-giving to humans, water is deadly to vampires. Its touch burns our skin. Immersion in water can kill us. Avoid it at all
I think
costs.
she's got rickets.
Also know that scattered throughout Meridian are relics of our ancestors. Useless to humans, only vampires can access these coffers and use the power within. Seek these out.
What is this, a
on your journey.
Rockstar game? Crystal Dynamics? I don't know if that also explains anything or not. So, long and the short of it, keep out of the water because it is very dangerous. Open up any and all of these crates to gain access to extra perks. Such as additional XP. Ah! Oh, there we go. We've got this stream's meme right there, I think. We're all sorted now. Hello, my lover. The people of Meridian do sound like they're all from Bristol. Which, you know, isn't necessarily a bad thing. It does give us a location for this game as the Midlands of England. Nice. Yeah. Part of me wants to try and get over to that broken bit of boardwalk. However, I can see there is nothing over there, so I don't know what the point would be. So I think we'll just leave it. Are there any more? Any more secrets? Any treasures for us? No, nothing. Fine. Onwards we go. Oh, there's another one. Have some of that. This is possibly the grim part, is if someone's crawling away from you, you can just give them a swift boot to the tailbone and end their life just like that. Extra lore. All the lore. We were given so much lore and backstory in the opening cutscene. We should probably get all the additional lore we can. Yeah, it's not pleasant, is it?
I spoke before of our mortal enemies, the Seraphan. It is their sworn crusade to destroy all vampires, and for this they have developed special defenses. You see here a ward gate.
Hey, a me gate.
Should you so much as touch it, you will be burned as by fire. The Seraphan have raised these wards throughout Meridian. We can go no farther this way. Follow me into the sewer.
Okay, hazy green gates, very bad. Do not go near. Duly noted. Got me another checkpoint.
Your ability to survive will depend upon your ability to fight. It's time for you to learn how to kill. Your first line of defense is your agility. You can dodge around an opponent using your inhuman speed. You can also defend yourself by blocking attacks. I shall now strike at you. Do not be concerned. I shan't use my claws. Block my attacks, and we can proceed to the next lesson.
So we got to block her attacks. I don't know what the block button is though. Block is C. Okay. Here she comes. She's giving us some of that. I didn't know that vampires had claws. Is that normally like a... Is that a normal trope of vampires? It never really occurred to...
We are all armed with a natural weapon.
Pretty nice animations.
Our claws.
Yeah, she
Use
definitely
them to kill
froze
your
in place on
enemies.
that end one.
You can practice by attacking me.
Oh, we get to use our claws on this one here. But first, I think we need to... Do we need to block? No, we're just going in for it. We're going to take her. Come on in, Uzma. Oh, no, wait. Uzma's someone else, isn't it? Isn't it? Uzma is the baddie out of Emperor's New Groove, isn't it? Uma. That's this girl's name. We got her.
If you see an enemy become tired, use this opportunity
Yzma.
to
Uzma?
grab him. Once grabbed,
Whatever.
you can throw him a great distance.
It's all the same. Press Bloodsuck to grab. Okay. Come here. Oh, we got her! Action for a lesser attack and action and forward for a greater attack. Okay. Okay. Press action to just do something like that. Okay. And then action and forward to just launch her. Okay, fine.
Excellent. Your lesson is over for the moment.
Oh, wonderful.
Continue through the
She's just
and I
happy
shall
for us
meet
to
you
do
again
that.
shortly.
Just to literally take her and launch her across the sewer. What a champ indeed. Yeah, like Uma. Uma is in Uma Thurman, yeah. Blocking will increase your rage bar. Boo-doo-doom. Boo-doo-doom. Boo. Alright, we need some people because my health is falling. I am very sick and I need some blood to feel better. Drain the lake. Is there anything down here for us? Hidden away? Nope, just a massive vat of nothing. Nice. Oh, there's an evildoer. Here she comes. The Ricketts
Here you
ramble.
are at last. Through this door lies your first true test. A gang of criminals are encamped ahead, and one of their number stands guard, unaware that his fate approaches. You must kill him, Cain. You have the skill to block and dodge his attacks. Bring him down using your claws. Once you have felled him, drink his blood to restore yourself from any wounds you may receive. I will be watching.
What a minx. Alright. So we got to kill our friend up here. He ain't ready. He ain't ready. Hold the dark gift menu and select Fury. I don't know what that is. It doesn't matter, he's dead. So this is our dark gift menu. These are like our superpowers and things. Currently we only have Mist and Fury. And I think in order to use Fury, we need to fill up that rage bar there, which makes our attacks stronger. Mist we will get a tutorial on a bit later, I think. And I believe there's also a way to equip his weapon as well. Yeah, we got it. Weapons do have durability as well, so after a while it will break. But let's just read a couple more books, gain a little bit more lore. Doing good. There we go, we got
In
it.
addition to our physical superiority, vampires also possess dark gifts. These are our supernatural abilities. Our curse develops differently in each of us, giving us unique powers. Much of your former power, Cain, has been weakened during your long hibernation. The mist you see here can be used to your advantage. You have the ability to assume a mist form and become nearly invisible.
This opens
You
the
can move
gateway to some
silently
really
down
cool
your
stuff.
prey from behind. At times when you are outnumbered, look for mist from which to kill your enemies silently. If you are pursued, you can hide in mist to escape. Now, use this gift to kill those before you in the cemetery. I will let you continue when the deed is done.
Alright. So, oh. Fancy backflip, because you can. Why not? Alright. So we turn our invisibility on. And then, how do I use a dark gift? I can't remember. There we go. Right, so I think what we can do is if we focus on someone and creep up behind them, we then get the skull appear above their head, which lets us perform a one-hit takedown. And they are normally pretty damn cool. And then he just runs off screaming. Little does he know, his fate is about to be sealed in much the same way. My friend, the time has come. And then, just for a little bit of feel good afterwards. Oh, it's so good. And the thing is, as well, I believe there are different, like, stealth kills like that for all the different weapons and stuff in the game. There's a unique one for your claws and all sorts of stuff. So part of the fun of this playthrough is going to be going around and seeing if we can test out all of the weapons in the mist. Just to see how frighteningly incredible they are. I'm assuming that they are all relatively graphic like that. But either way, it's satisfying. This is what I mean. Video games where you get to be evil or the anti-hero are just so much more satisfying. There we go. Once you come out of the mist, it's over. Just going to get Fury ready again, just in case. I'm seeing some weapons on the floor, which are probably going to be useful. Oh, okay. So those caskets have to... they enchant our weapons with extra power and durability, I think. Be right back. No problem, Sam. See you in a little while.
Please.
Give me your blood, your life. I seek it. What gives you life gives me death. Or allows me to continue living in death. Something like that. I know I said Meridian takes place in the West Country. Most of the people sound like they're from Bristol, but the posters here appear to be in French. Apart from that one that says join now, which is unusual.
What manner of sorcery is this?
This is Glyph Energy, a new form of magic brought into the world with the rise of the Seraphan. It supplies power to all of Meridian. The gate you see can be opened using this energy. Activate the Glyph box. This will bring power to the gate's lever and allow you to open it.
Lever is such a wrong way of pronouncing that word. Always... Oh, hi! It always gets under my skin. It's absolutely lever 100% of the time. Ah! You have to. Every time he levels up. Alright. Oh, right, yep, we gotta open the door. And then that follows the trail over to the gates. It looks like there's someone already in there. Oh, no, that powers the lever which powers the gate. one extra unnecessary step.
Well done. The glyphs are operated by the Glyph Rites, a secret society existing within Meridian. You may see them working on glyphs from time to time. They rarely talk with the townsfolk, and very little is known about their origins. Ahead is the market where the common dregs of Meridian engage in their filthy commerce. Beyond the market is the bridge that leads to the lower city. Make your way east to the bridge. I shall meet you there.
And where are you going?
I shall scout ahead to ensure that you don't meet any Seraphan patrols. You aren't ready for them yet.
How trusting of you to leave me to my own devices.
Consider it an act of goodwill.
Alrighty. Onwards and forwards. Hey, leave that. You need to leave that man alone. He's mine. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's painful. This game. Oh, I'm not sure if this is compliant with Twitch's terms of service anymore. Certainly won't be compliant with YouTube's terms of service for the VOD. Still, never mind. It's all in the name of good fun. And Halloween, of course. I think they make special allowances for Halloween.
That's generous, I call it. You see that? Have you seen what it can do? It will bring light and heat and no cost for oil or coal. And they bring it right down to the poorer quarters for us simple folk to use. Bless the Seraphin and all their doings, that's what I say, for sharing their magic with the poor.
Oh, do you? Do you say that now?
Call the gods!
Call them. See what happens. You ain't gonna be able to... Oh my god, this is painful! Ugh! Oh yeah, I can hear you grunting there. Oh. Medieval electronics! Oh no! I think that's the way I need to be going. I don't want to go the way I need to go just yet. I want to do some exploration. Like, what's to do here? The mist. The mist hath returneth. We adopt our shadow form. Skulk closer, ready for the kill once again. Oh. Hang on a minute. I thought I was getting, like, action music. Is there someone here ready to fight? No? Alright. That's fine by me. I'll take a mouthful of that. Water is dangerous, don't go in it. We remember that. That's fine. So we just carry along here. It's like a really weird Venice. We activate the switch, which powers something up there. And that's when we need to go up and over the bridge. Gotcha. Not sure what it has powered, but... something around here? Oh, okay, it's powered the door to lead onwards. This lovely lady here... You've chosen a bad night to be out, I'm afraid. I am sorry, but you did ask for it. You asked for the vampiric gift to be bestowed upon you. Open sesame, onwards, forwards, some more mist. I'm wondering... I feel like every time there's mist, it's probably a good thing to be in that form. However, it looks like I may have to shut it off to continue. Do I still keep misted? Okay, the mist still exists. That's fine. One more. Go on. Oh, that never gets old. Oh, so good. Give me your life force, friend. And then help me sneak through the night once again. No one else? Alright, we're safe. Does look like there's a couple more brutes down here, and I can see Uma over in the distance. So I'm wondering if what we need to do is potentially just bait them up to the mist. Tesco delivery's arrived. It's 5 to 8. You're getting Tesco's delivered for at 5 to 8. Goodness me. Alright, have fun putting your shopping away. Alright, who's up for it? You? You want some?
What do we have here?
Oh, wrong button. Block! I can't remember what the block button was. Either way, I don't think it matters because they're both dead. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. Still, gives me some blood to feast on. And I've got the lady waiting in the corner right there. Not ordinarily what a lady in waiting is for, but in this instance, that's what it'll have to be. I can hear her screaming in fear as I'm removing all of the blood from the soldiers I've just killed. And then she can join them in that regard. Tasty. Now, I think there was one more man up here that I could also harvest. Was there not? Did I imagine that? Maybe I imagined that. No, that's fine. Onwards. Uma! Continue with the
This
lesson.
way. Follow me.
Where are we going?
I am taking you to Sanctuary, the heart of the Cabal. It is time that you meet our leader.
It was time indeed to hear this so-called leader's plans and learn what he thought his plans might be for me.
Cain, this way.
Vampire! Here, close the gate.
Uh-oh.
Cain, you must find a way to reach the lower city. The smuggler's tunnel will take you there.
Pestilent vampire, die!
Go to the Grand Hotel in the slums. A contact will meet you there. He will tell you where to go.
Stinking, verminous, blood-sucking fiend!
Do you want your death now? Come, and you shall have it.
Come back!
Go on, Uma.
I was alone at
Take her
last,
out.
in a city changed beyond all recognition, in a land that was under a curse. Should I follow her, as she asked, or go my own way, find my own answers?
You could go your own way.
Answers were
Go
promised me in
your
the
own
sanctuary.
way.
After that, I would know what to do.
Alright. Onwards. So we can't cross the bridge because of the hazy green gate of despair. Which means we need to find an alternative route to wherever it is we need to be going. And the problem is I'm not quite sure where we came from in this regard. I'm assuming we came from here. Which means I have somewhere to the left and somewhere to the right. I'm trying to ascertain which way is progress and which way is optional exploration. Because optional exploration will be... Oh, this was the way we came from. I was going to say optional exploration will result in treasure and more XP for us to level up with. So we do need to go this way. There's no option about it. We have to go this way. Then we can go over to the ladder there, or down to here. Nothing here for us. So I guess it's over to the ladder. Bring it, my friend.
You don't belong around here.
What do you mean I don't belong around here? Look at the state of you. You got a head tattoo and you're purple. If anyone don't belong around here, it's you, my friend. Give me the good stuff. Oh, beautiful. That's the way it goes. Now, how do I climb a ladder? Walk or jump forward into them? Thank you. It's almost like the game knew I wouldn't know. It prompted me with a handy tutorial. Thanking you for that. Can I... Oh, that's the way I need to go. I see the checkpoint sparkles. Let's open up the casket of our ancestors for some more lore. More lore. Yo, what happened to the background there? Can I have that back? The fog has a weird draw distance on it. No fog? Fog. No fog? Fog. No fog. Fog. No fog. Is there anything over there that I might need? Not that I can see. That's fine. Whatever. Up we go. Now I guess we need to vault over to here. Is there a... As I'm playing keyboard only, is there a dedicated look button that I can find? Look around. Right control. Right control. Ah ha ha. Alright, that gives us a little bit more of a view. And then we let go of control and it automatically recenters. Okay, that wasn't bad. I don't know if fall damage is a thing or not. I would assume it is, given how we have the float ability. But I can't be sure. I'm going to go along here. I think this is our next location. Okay, that was decorative. I can't go through there. Ah, this is where the gate was. Okay, so we need to... Maybe, can we go from this rooftop over to the other one?
Did you see that?
We can. Did you see that? I lived that.
Call the guards.
Call the guards. See what they do. I'm going to bet it's a whole heap of nothing. That's what I thought. These Bristolians think they know everything. Well, they don't, man. They don't. Alright, what you got for me in here? What's this? A dagger. Ooh, we got ourselves some new hardware to play with. Can I go through this door at all? I can. Can I do anything in here? Maybe this way also feels like progress. I'm not sure if maybe we should explore what's going on down here first of all. Okay, I see the guard. Maybe if we float down, we'll be nice and silent and we won't trigger him. Well, he certainly didn't know we were there. Oh, and a belly stab just to round things off. Oh, this game is brutal and violent and fun. Above all else, fun. Any game that lets you be this cruel is enjoyable. That's why the I don't know if maybe this is the correct audience for it, but there was an old Flash game on the internet called an old Flash game on the internet called Interactive Buddy. I'm sure it still exists in one form or another. But in that game, all it was, there was just this little grey jelly baby type figure, and all you had to do in the game was just interact with it. And depending on how you interacted with it, it would pay you money, which you could use to buy new things to interact with the buddy with. And some of the things were tickle, and you could buy a baseball to throw at it and stuff like that. And then after a while you'd realise that you could just throw the baseball at the buddy, and then you'd start inflicting harm on the interactive buddy, and then you could buy guns, you could buy godly powers, fire, water hoses, all sorts of stuff. And it was inevitable that by playing that game, you could start off with good intentions, but after a while, you would start torturing it. Because it was a lot more fun to do than be nice to the creature. And I believe that any game that lets you kind of act in a way that you wouldn't ordinarily, or act in a way that would be incorrect according to society, i.e. killing people and drinking their blood, any game like that is a lot more fun than one where you have to be the good guy. This guy's lucky that I can't get over the fence. Alright. I'll be back for you later. Just wait and see. A little bit more lore. Are we going to level up? Not yet. Next one. I think the next person we kill will help us level up. Every time we level up, we gain more health, which is very good. In fact, it's probably not leveling up. We should probably call it level up! In honor of the noise he makes when he does so. Come on, I'm looking for my next source of experience. Oh, hey, oh, hello. Anything else for me? Are you done? You're done. All right, time to level up. Ah! Ah, I love it indeed. Oh, Guildarts, hello, good evening. Hope you're doing alright today. Am I doing a full Legacy of Kain run? No, I don't think so. Maybe. I'd never outright say no. I'm playing this one. This is the first one I'm starting with, just because it's an old childhood game of mine, and one that I never actually finished playing. Excuse me, dry throat. One that I never actually finished playing, but remember having a lot of fun with. So I just thought, in honor of Halloween and spooky scary season, we'd play a game about a vampire trying to end a vampire cult. With lots of violence and blood and all sorts of cool things like that. Maybe we'll get around to playing some of the other ones. It's not entirely out of the question. I just thought I'd start with this one because it's, like I say, it's an old childhood game. We can go back to the others in due course. Having said that, this took a lot more work to get running than I thought it would. It's a very old game and it doesn't like modern systems anymore, unfortunately. What was that? What was that? 'Twas I! And you're in for it, my dear. Please, don't hurt me. Oh, oh, oh. Good gosh. Such a ugly game. Jay, what up? How are you doing, Jay? Hope you're alright this evening. Tried to make Broken Wind 10 with no success. It's tough to do. This is the Steam version, and it used to work, and then yeah, I think Windows 10 just broke everything and made it so much more difficult to get working. I had to download like a different, like some kind of graphic driver thing to run separately so that this could actually work. And I'm unable to tab out to tweak any settings on OBS because as soon as I tab out, the game stops working. So everything's just got to be as it is and hopefully it's fine. So it is certainly a difficult game to get going. But it's been an absolute blast so far. I forgot just how fun this game is because it lets you be so evil and so cruel. Hey, Gildars, thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate it. We'll be playing this game all throughout Halloween, so hopefully, or all throughout October, I guess I should say. So hopefully it'll keep us going. Either that or I'll be woefully bad at it and we'll still be playing this by December, but I hope that's not the case. Did I suck everybody's blood from here? I think I have. Cool. Jay, I've eaten a whole Battenberg by myself today. I feel like you should be a little bit ashamed, but I've definitely done worse, I think. I'm sure there's been a day where I've eaten a whole cheesecake by myself. It's, oh, right, yep, it's one of these puzzles. I see. There we go. And then we need to lower the gate again. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, it's an artifact of the time now. Like all these great old games. Like I think this game was like 2002. They just don't work anymore. I know you got like sites like goodoldgames.com, which actually does a phenomenally good job of porting those old games to get them to work. I've got several games from that site that I used to own that would never work, but now actually do, thanks to that site. So I know those sites exist, but it's a shame losing many great gems
Who's there?
to modern technology.
You must be Cain. You are a human. Curious that you would help one such as I.
We hate the Sarafan, we humans. The things they do, it's not right, not natural. If your kind can bring them down, I'll help you, I will.
I was told to
Ooh,
find the
who dat?
smuggler's den.
You're a stone's throw from the entrance. Go through, it will lead you to the smuggler's den. Careful, though. There's rogues down there that'll attack you on sight.
Then they will die.
I said it earlier, but the voice acting is so good. So good. And you know what? I mean,
Tell Uma that I helped you, please. She promised me the dark gift if I did as she asked. You'll tell her, won't you?
I'm certain Uma will give you all that you deserve.
like, it looks dated. You know, there's no denying it. But at the same time, like, I think it still looks pretty decent. It still plays pretty well. And yeah, the voice acting, I think it's great. Everyone's had a unique voice so far. Alright, some of it doesn't look as good as it could. And that's not the best blood effect in the world. But, like, you know, it's nearly 20 years old, this game.
Greetings, King.
You eluded the guards.
They were only human. Welcome to one of the glories of our fair city, the Smuggler's Den. As squalid as you found the slums, you will find this place even more offensive. Rogues and thieves rule the streets, and of course the Sarafan too have their own dealings here. You may expect small help from the inhabitants, and more trouble.
I do not require their hospitality. You spoke of a smuggler's tunnel I must find?
Yes, it is hidden somewhere in this district. I know not where. I have sent word to a member of the Cabal to help you. You will find him at the tavern, deep within this district.
How will I know this person?
It's a really cool looking town as well.
Find the
Like, I know
tavern
it's
quick.
gritty and
We will
slummy
speak
and
again
just
later.
not very nice, but it does also have a really nice kind of charming aesthetic to it as well. I quite like it. Glasses suit me, thank you. These are only the light reflecting ones that I use to make sure my eyes are safe. I'm not intellectual at all. But I think it's also the haircut. I don't know if they would suit me with my shorter hair. Would you suit glasses? I don't know. One way to find out. One way to find out, I guess. And I did know you were bald. You mentioned the other day that you had shaved all of your hair off. Good on you. Far braver than I. Unfortunately, I find it hard to play old gems like this nowadays. Tried playing Neverwinter Nights 2 a while ago. Graphics made your eyes bleed. That is true. You do have to... There is a bit of give and take. It's like, yes, the game was great. I loved it as a child. I really want to play it. But it does look like a garbage fire. So, what do I do? What do I do? And for me, for the most part, if the game was solid and I enjoyed it as a kid, then I will play it. Graphics for me kind of are relatively low down the pecking order in terms of games. So, as long as it's fun to play, that's all that matters. And this is so much fun. Is Egg here? Yeah, I believe Egg is here. He just had to... he said that his Tesco's delivery arrived, so I think he had to go and put his shopping away. But yeah, he is. And you can't play Oblivion anymore. Oblivion is timeless. It is one of the true gaming gems of our age. This man is just completely unbothered by the fact that I am punting this woman in her tailbone. He should have been more concerned, because now he has joined her in the afterlife. But like, for as like bad as Oblivion is, it is so charming in how bad it is. It's become iconic for how bad. And the thing is, it's not even bad. Just the bits of it that are bad are really bad. Like, when people say Oblivion's bad, what they mean is the dialogue is rubbish and the facial animations suck. And even then, when they say the dialogue is rubbish, what they mean is... Oh, hi! What they mean by the dialogue is rubbish is that you have NPCs conversing with each other with exactly the same voice.
Stop! You violated the law! You must pay the quarter fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
And he'll be arresting someone who sounds exactly the same. So, like, whilst Oblivion does have its flaws, it's not the perfect game. I disagree with the fact that it's a bad game. But I've got Oblivion on Steam with all of its DLCs as well, so maybe we'll play that one day as well. Has Sam subbed? I'm not sure if he has or not. Actually, oh, I need to hide in the mist. You need to hide because it's time for the epic takedown. She ain't ready for this. She ain't ready. It's so satisfying. Oh, it's just... Is she just kicking her friend? Did she just kick her friend? Oh, she's skulking. She ain't skulking hard enough, though. Get her! Cartoon Network sound effects. If Cartoon Network made a vampire cartoon, I feel like this is maybe what it would be like. Not only have you got the sound effects, you've got all of the NPCs sound like they're from Bristol. It's wonderful. You want to be careful round here. There's a vampire killer going around. I don't know if this is a controversial opinion or not, but I think Oblivion is better than Skyrim. Sorry. Just saying. However, I will concede I have not played that much Skyrim. The way I look at it is, they only needed to release Oblivion once. They keep re-releasing Skyrim because they're trying to get more people to like it. Everybody must die. Oh no, wait, sorry. We can do an Oblivion reference here. Everyone get your Lucian Lachant's voice on. Everybody at the Cheydinhal Sanctuary must die. Spoilers for Oblivion, by the way. Sorry. Would have been better if my voice hadn't cracked as well. Everybody at the Cheydinhal Sanctuary must die. Get out of here. Oh, look at that. That was a great camera angle. More of that, please. That was great. Ah, let me into my lore box. I need some XP. Nice. Oh, she's running. Okay, you go your own way. Go your own way. Oh, looks like we're all going this way. I'm sorry, my dear, but your time is over. First, I need to take care of these guys. I'm not sure why they're blue, but they are. Oh, wrong button. Oh, you got me. That's okay. Hope Benitez will come out at least in 2022. I thought they had begun to tease bits of the new Elder Scrolls, or am I getting that confused with the Elder Scrolls Online? I thought there had been an announcement that that they've got the 6th one underway. I mean, if that is the case, I'm not sure on any kind of release. I would assume 2022. I feel like is a reasonable assumption based on how big I'm sure the game will be, and also everything that's going on at the moment and how COVID has put the planet on the back foot a little bit. So everything's taking longer to do anyway. So you may be right on that. 2022, I think, is probably a safe bet for a due date. Because I thought the name of it had been announced. Because I remember finding out something about it and being upset that it wasn't... Well, not upset, but I was led to believe it would be taking place in Argonia. Or something like that. But apparently that's not the case. It's happening elsewhere. That wasn't a pun, by the way. Because I'm sure there's a place in the Elder Scrolls universe called Elsewhere. In fact, that was probably... I say it's not a pun, but that was probably one of the best unintentional puns I think I've ever made. Purely for how niche it is. They just said they were working on it, nothing else. I see. It might take even more. But they are working on it, because I know that they tend to alternate between Elder Scrolls and Fallout, generally. And I think they're going to have to put some serious work in to undo all of the damage Fallout 76 allegedly caused. So I think if we get Elder Scrolls in 2022 and then maybe another Fallout game in 2030. Alright, where do we go from here? Oh, probably through this door right here. Yeah, there we go. The only open door. Who knew? Can I open any of these? I don't think so. But again, never played Fallout 76, so can't vouch for the quality like other people can. Jay's played... Oh, hi! But I'm the fool. Ooh, you're smart. And quick, but not quick enough. Yeah, Jay's played 76, so he may be able to vouch for how good or bad it is. Have I played Witcher 3? No, I have not played any of the Witchers. I'm a bit of a slow uptake when it comes to modern games. However, I have heard it is absolutely sensational. Do you have to have played the other two to... oh, I need to hold the button down. Do you have to have played the other two to get it? So you think he hasn't played anything post 2007? I resent that. I played The Binding of Isaac and Splunky 2 and Portal and various other Steam releases. Oh, she's got a flaming crossbow. You can come to me, my love. I ain't going anywhere near you. I'm just going to wait right here. She ain't falling for it. She ain't falling for it. Alright, suit yourself. Oh, I can't go anywhere else. That is literally it. Who's screaming? Hello? Sir? Madam? I hear you. What do you mean, see nothing? I've played games post 2000... Ah, here she is! I have played games post 2007. I just haven't played any or many AAA games post 2007. There's a difference. I would also like to say that actually there is evidence to the contrary because we live streamed The Last of Us together, which I'm fairly sure was post 2007. Oh, give me your sweet, sweet blood. if outdated graphics aren't a problem. Graphics, like I say, are really not an issue for me. As long as, like, the game doesn't look like total trash, then that's fine. But like, graphics are really not much of a big issue for me when it comes to games. Gameplay above all else. If it's fun, it's an easy sell. She jumped back up from that. I don't know how she managed that, but she did. Yeah, gameplay above all else. Then soundtrack. If it sounds great, if it's good at putting on an atmosphere, wonderful. Then graphics comes a little bit further down. Hasn't owned any AAA games. That's more accurate. Thank you. I feel better about that now. Weapon upgrade crate. I'll take some of that for my dagger. Thank you. There's a lot of switch pressing in this game. A lot of back and forth to press various switches and levers and bits and pieces. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but you just got to be ready for the backtracking. Oh well. Whilst we wait for the lever to become active, how's everyone's day been? Everyone been alright? Hope everything's been going well for everybody. We had some kids run through the pub earlier, one of them suspected of carrying a knife. That was pretty interesting. Oh, there's some mist that I might be able to skulk into here. Ooh, not there. There we go, we've done it.
He can smell it if he's not getting his proper share. I did the same yesterday. Don't tell him you know me then. 30% for a bit.
Here we go.
Night.
Oh! Whoa! What a death! Oh, he's spotted me. He's seen me. Isn't he from Inspector Gadget? I think he was Dr. Claw. I think he was Dr. Claw in Inspector Gadget. But I can appreciate the reference there. Captain Claw, no, I have not played. That actually sounds kind of interesting, though. I'm just going to let's take a second to look up Captain Claw here. Like I say, I can't actually tab out of the game, otherwise it will stop working. So I gotta look this up. 97%, look at that. I've come up with a game called Claw. Where a famous cat pirate, Captain Nathaniel Joseph Claw, is imprisoned by the Cocker Spaniards. That's fantastic. Captain Nathaniel Joseph, the famous cat pirate, is imprisoned by the Cocker Spaniards after they attack and sink his ship. In the prison cell waiting for his execution, he finds a note and a piece of a map hidden in the wall. The note tells of the Amulet of 9 Lives, a mystical artifact that grants its wearer near immortality. Breaking out of his cell, Claw sets out to collect all 9 gems of the amulet and retrieve it for himself. Oh, that's brilliant. That actually sounds... The plot reads kind of cool. Let's have a look. 2D side-scrolling platformer with simple melee combat. That's ideal. That's right up my street. Right up my street. The objective is for Claw to reach the end of each level, fighting through enemies and obstacles along the way. Yeah. I may look into that, because that does sound relatively quite up my street. However, I do see here that it was released in 1998, so it's no wonder you've not been able to get it to work, Gildas. But you know what, GOG, if it's on GOG, then they may be able to save that. Because, like I said earlier, I've got a few games of GOG that have been very difficult to get to run. off of the CDs that I had, the original CDs. But downloading everything from GOG actually helped everything to work a lot better. There's a couple of games I've gotten off of there that didn't even run that well from the CDs in the time they were released. And now they've been ported to GOG. They actually run amazingly well. Alright, we gotta do the sisters one at a time here. Oh, she just moved out of the kill zone. Okay, am I still... Okay, I'm still... She doesn't know I'm here yet, so we can go and have another crack at her. Try and catch her unawares. Gonna need to be really good at this. She's gonna come into the mist. We gotta wait for her. She's gonna spin around. There she goes. Lay up! Through the back of the head! This game pulls no punches in its executions. Whew. And you know what? I love it for it. I am really hopeful that this is okay in terms of Twitch's... in terms of service. I'm less concerned about YouTube for when the VODs go up onto YouTube, but as long as Twitch doesn't have a problem with this, then I'm fine. That's the main thing. As long as everybody can watch it here once, it doesn't matter if no one can ever see it again. Did I get this? Yes, that's been looted. I can hear babies crying and all sorts. Open the gate. Let's go back into the mist once again, because I saw you right there. Just need to... Oh, there's two, though. There's another guard on the way. We need to pick our moment for this lovely lady. Now feels like the time. Alley up! Through the head again. You know it. My God. I know a lot of people say this game needs a remaster and all that stuff, but I think that this game could probably do with one. You imagine these kills now on a modern system with all the graphical advancements and things like that. Guildarts has subbed at tier 1. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Thank you. Thank you so much. And the bar worked as well! Yes! For the longest time, the sub bar there has not updated, and now it has finally updated. Awesome, I'm so glad that worked. Thank you, Guildarts. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Alright, we're just going to have to take this guy out manually. There he goes. This supercharged dagger's great. I thought the weapons were supposed to break. This dagger's doing absolutely fine. Haven't had to swap out once this entire level. Stay back! Absolutely not. Ah, the tavern. Right, this is where we need to be to meet our informant. Onwards and forwards. Cutscene? No cutscene. I was hoping for a quick break, but... we will take one anyway. Now, do we execute everyone in here? Or do we leave them be for the time being? I think I'm going to leave them. Normally when you have a scene in a video game that goes into the tavern, there's normally a cutscene, a little bit of chatter, and then you get stormed by a load of guards. So I think it might be prudent to leave everyone alive so that we can suck their blood for health later. Let's do that. Unless
sir,
I'm entirely
of
wrong.
your time.
You know me?
I was instructed to look for you, yes, sir. I am a friend of the Cabal, sir. One of many in the city. I am here to assist you.
Then do so by all means.
The smuggler's tunnel you seek is hidden in a cavern underground. The thieves enter by way of the church outside, but there is no entrance
Look at
there
those
for
wide
anyone
eyes
themselves.
this guy has.
You, sir, must go beyond the church and find a lift. This will take you underground.
Where precisely is this lift?
In a collapsed section of the district beyond the church. The church, remember, sir, is forbidden to all but the thieves. The guards there will attack you should they but lay eyes on you.
I will be most careful.
Help! Somebody help me, please! Guards, call the Seraphim!
What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Every time there's a scene in a tavern, guards come after you. Do I just need to peg it? Oh, hi there. I think we just need to peg it. Should we stay and fight? Let's stay and fight. Why have we got to run? I think we could just... I think we could take him. I'm gonna get my exit ready. But... you know what? I think we can take them all down. Especially that no-good barkeeper who grassed me up. Do we do it? What do we got to lose? Oh, I can't open the door. They're just standing outside waiting. Alright. Fine. Well, let's get our health reserves ready. Do you know what? Oh, look at you. You little sneak. I can't get to you. Unless I can jump over the top of the bar, maybe? Oh, I feel like I should be able to, but I also feel like it might break the game. Do you know what? Let's just suck the blood and get out of here. If I can get over to the bartender from the veranda upstairs, then I will. I'm always down for breaking the game and playing it in a way it wasn't supposed to be played. I wonder who that picture is as well. It reminds me of, like, Anne Boleyn. She was my favourite of Henry's 6 wives, she was. She was the first one to be beheaded, you see, so she had a lot going for her. Do we need to keep this man alive? I don't think we do. I know he gave us a lot of useful information, but... no man gets left behind, that's what they say, right? Okay, do you reckon we can... Can I get over there? I can't. Alright, the bartender got lucky this time. He really shouldn't. But... I guess that'll have to do. Oh! Alright, alright, alright! You want to stop that, please? Who do you think you are? Coming at me with the flaming bow? You can stop your whining as well. Not happy about that. She blindsided me. I wasn't ready. It's hardly a fair fight. Having said that, I am a vampire. So, maybe there's no such thing as a fair fight in that regard. Alright, I think we're done here. Let's just escape and get going. Some more guards. These guys are absolutely no trouble at all. Oh, I see. You're coming in with the blocks as well, huh? Not any longer. Suck the life right out of him. Should let the followers pick the next game we play. Well, I have got a gap in my schedule at the moment because we finished Rayman Redemption the other night, and what a stream that was. That was so much fun. Like, it was such a tough ending, but it was so fun. The VOD is currently on Twitch and I think went up to YouTube today. If not, it's going up on YouTube tomorrow. But yeah, so I have got a gap that I could fill. I have got a gap that I can fill with another game. However, I am unsure as to what to do. I have a couple of ideas. But I can't really. I was just going to trawl through my Steam library and see, because I've got a whole heap of games on Steam, on Origin, on GOG, a whole heap of games that I've never actually played before, and I figured, well, now's probably a good time to do so, when I can kind of share my experiences of those games with other people, and they can help me out and stuff like that. But I'm not 100% sure yet. I was thinking possibly either the Insane trilogy or the Reignited trilogy, purely because they're fantastic. I think if I was going to do it, I'd probably alternate, like, Reignited and then Insane, or vice versa. Because I reckon once I'd finished all 6 games from those 2 collections, Crash 4 will have come out on Steam, and then I'll be able to play that. That's my current thinking, at least. However, I am very, very much open to ideas. If there are games that people want to see. Actually, you'll know what? Let me, I don't have a notepad. Or maybe I do? Let me find a bit of paper. I should write some stuff down. So that, so we have something to work off of. Ugh. See, I'm sure I've got a pad in here somewhere. This will do. I don't know if I've got pens. Of course I've got pens. I am prepared as always. I have my own set of biros that I take to work and my own Sharpie. Of course I'm prepared. This is my Halloween top as well. This is like as Halloweeny as my clothes get at the moment. It's just the Super Mario meets the band Ghost jumper. Everyone knows it. One of my favourite pieces of attire at the moment. I'm sure I had a better notebook than this. This is just a diary. I need to actually get a notepad, but I don't know where one is. Oh, that one will do. It's A4, but it'll do. So, throw some ideas down in chat for some games that you reckon we should move on to, and we will see what we can do. I'm going to put down the Insane and Reignited, because I do want to get around to those at some point. I'm gonna put down Captain Claw as well, because that looked pretty awesome. If I can get that to happen in some way, shape, or form, then I'd be well down for that. I'm also gonna write down the Zeldas, because I've never played a Zelda game in my life, and from what I've been led to believe, I am grossly missing out. So I've got those written down for now. I'm open to all sorts of other ideas and stuff. So if you have anything you want to see, then do write it down, and I shall consider it. And then we'll see what we can do. Maybe if we can get a good number of people in at once, we'll be able to throw down get an actual kind of reasonably democratic vote going. I haven't really followed on with like Fall Guys or Among Us or anything at the moment, purely because I don't know really. I feel like the Fall Guys gets old relatively quickly, and Among Us I just don't understand. Those seem to be the games that everyone's playing at the moment. And in fairness, I've always been someone who's like, I'm not really too interested in playing the games that everybody else is playing. Not because I want to be like all kind of hipster and like, oh no, I'm not playing that one. I can't believe you're still playing that. But like, for the most part, I find that they're just not my kind of game. How do I? Ah, that's how I dodge. I knew there was a dodge button. Jay said Far Cry. Far Cry is a relatively good shout. I have got I did have the original. It came when we bought a computer once, and the graphics card in there was at the time, a new Nvidia graphics card, and they packaged it with the first Far Cry game to show how great it was. Hey, now we got a long sword. Oh yeah, they packaged the graphics card with the first Far Cry game to show it off, and it took about 10 minutes to load every level. So, though the graphics looked stunning, you had a long time to wait to be able to see them. You go make yourself a cup of tea while you were waiting. It does. It is why you even got hipster glasses. These are not hipster glasses, these are medicinal. I wear them purely to protect my eyes. I am not wearing them because I am a hipster. I refute that remark vehemently. What's sparkling over there? Oh, weapons. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to go back there. Cool. What genres are you into? So my wheelhouse generally is retro and indie. Those are the games I play the most of. However, I'm a big fan of puzzles, puzzlers, platformers. I do like action games. I like the old action games. I prefer the original Tomb Raiders to the ones that have come out now. The Tomb Raiders. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I might be able to finally finish that Tomb Raider 2 Let's Play that I never got to finish on my YouTube channel. Having said that, I have got the first of the rebooted Tomb Raider games on my Steam library because they were giving it away for free. And I was like, well, fair enough. You know, if it's a freebie, I can't be too upset if I don't like it. Like, I feel like gaming got to a point where a lot of games were just very formulaic. A lot of the action games that came out were survival games. You had to spend a lot of your time going around and getting resources to make your own health packs and weapons and stuff. And it's like, I don't care about that. Like, if I'm playing a Tomb Raider game, I just want to run through the temples, pick up the ammo, get the secrets, kill the bosses, all that kind of stuff. I don't want to have to go and forage for bits and pieces to try and make my own bow and arrow, to then go and attempt to find a cave to explore that might have a temple in it, or that kind of thing. Hollow Knight. I've heard of Hollow Knight, actually. I've heard it's a really good game. I have also heard it's got a really nice soundtrack and a really great aesthetic to it as well. So I'm go Hollow Knight. I'm gonna pop that down right there. There's a sequel too, hey? Oh, okay, then that might bump it up the list nicely. If there's going to be a second one, then we can keep that one nice and safe. Keep that one ready to play. There's that guy again who killed the informant brutally, and then that man goes invisible. Oh, we get some more top quality conversation. Oh no, they finished. Come back, I wanted to hear your incidental dialogue. Oh. What's behind door number 1? Ah! Weapon upgrade crate and some lore. Always down for some more XP. Anything else back here? Doesn't look like it. I desperately need to kill someone for some health. Aha! Hello! You'll fit the bill nicely. Give me your life force. That was barely enough. Barely enough. Where's the other man? We'll catch up to him. He can't run forever. He can try. But he shall run out of stamina soon enough. Stop running from me! I told you you wouldn't be able to run forever. Oh, he thinks he's got the better of me, does he? He just shuts the gate. I think I can work my way around that. But yeah, again, in terms of games I quite like playing as well, I quite like story. I like a story-driven game. If a game's got like narration and things like, or not narration, if it's got subtitles that I can narrate, then that's right down my street as well. I love me a little bit of like voice acting and getting myself into the role of the character. So if there's for instance, like visual novel kind of games and stuff would also be, oh, across the abdomen, oh, there he goes. So like visual novels would probably be pretty up my street as well, but I'm aware that they haven't really got much gameplay to them. Essentially, doing a visual novel game on Twitch is basically like a podcast, really, or like a radio show. It's not really a video game streaming experience, you know? So, I don't know, it's certainly something I'd consider, those sorts of things. Could also try a story about my uncle. Is that a game, or are you going to give me a story about your uncle to tell? Oh, okay. Very short, 2-3 hours, but it's good platform. Yeah, that's okay. Ace Attorney, I'm not sure about Ace Attorney. I know it has the exact kind of subtitles and narration, exactly what I just said. That's fine. Oh, these guys have a thing about their door being open, huh? Okay, I see how it is. That's fine. We'll come back. So I don't know. Ace Attorney possibly be up there. The one I'm thinking of that I don't really want to do, and Ace Attorney reminded me of it, was oh, what was it called? LA Noire. Wasn't really too fussed about LA Noire. Oh my god, what did we do? They went green. Did we? They're running around like we've cooked them, but they've checked on the colour as if we've frozen them. Ooh, that, what a way to go. What a way to go. Still, more blood for the veins. Logistically speaking, well, not logistically, anatomically speaking, how do vampires process blood? Because if assumedly they have like a circulatory system like a human, they have a heart that pumps blood around them to keep them going, and then they feed on it. If they just keep adding blood to their system, then they're just going to overflow. They're going to have too much for their circulatory system to handle. Blood isn't processed. No, but what I mean is that vampires feed on blood as opposed to the way humans feed on food. Right? So humans process food and then pass it, and that's how humans stay alive. Vampires stay alive because they they consume blood. Surely they are able to process it as well in a way that... I mean, do they process it the same way humans process food? I mean, it's like absolutely additional, like it's so extra it's not even really worth dwelling on. It's just a question that came to mind. Absorb the life force from it. I mean, he certainly spills a lot every time he drinks, so maybe you're right. Maybe he's just absorbing the midichlorians and letting all the liquid actually just fall on the floor. Right, what's next? Where do you need me to go? Let's start down here because it doesn't look like it goes anywhere. It does go somewhere, but I can't go to that where something goes. There is a game that I do want to play that this one reminds me a lot of. And that is Heavy Metal Fact 2. But the problem is, I don't think that one will be in line with Twitch's terms of service. Because it is a game based upon a porn star. Or the main character is based off of a porn star, and as the game progresses she gets more and more scantily clad until she's essentially not clad. It's a brilliant game, absolutely brilliant game. Well, not by today's standards, it's very dated and just... it's had its time, but it's so much fun to play. And that's 100% what it's all about. Look at him, he weren't even ready. Oh, yeah, go on. Right in the back, in the back. You got it. That's the way. That's it. Jay, I'm so down for the fact that you're putting, like, real medical facts and processes down to this. Yeah, it's so awesome. You the idea of... oh, what? Wait. The idea of kind of explaining vampires with science, it's beautiful. Prince of Persia: Warrior Within. I've never played a Prince of Persia game either. I know there's a few of those. What I've heard, Warrior Within is like the top banana though. That's the one that's the best. Okay, that opens that. And I need to not have the steam on for that. Do I need to maybe shut this? Oh, that one's on a timer. Right, okay. We wasted too much time. Sands of Time as well. Maybe these are just names that I've heard bandied about and don't actually know much of anything to do with either of them. Okay, don't waste time showing me what the lever does. I know what it does. I just need to hurry back, that's all. Oh, cut that one fine, but we managed. This is just a bizarre arrangement of pipes. Why would you have them arranged like that? That's what I also don't understand about games like this, is where you have to go all the way to the end. Like, you have to go to the top floor of a building to press a button to open a door on the bottom of the building. Like, whoever the architectural building planner was, just didn't think it through. And someone had to sign it off as well. Like, the whole team should have been fired. 100%. Alright, down we go. Let's float down majestically. Oh, there's a checkpoint. I'll have that. Thank you. But what's down here? Any goodies? I could do with another lore box. I could also do with a couple of humans to drain, but apparently there aren't any here. So I guess we'll just have to carry on. Oh, a doorway. Okay. What do you got for me? This has an air of showdown about it. Definite showdown. Oh, it's the guy.
Well, our lord was correct. You are alive. Do you remember me, Cain, who served you so well?
It was Faustus, one of the legionnaires of my army of vampires, an indifferent servant, but now a traitor to our race. Faustus, it's true then. I hardly believed it. Vampires
Look at this
have
top quality
turned against
walking
their own
animation.
kind.
What is our kind?
And then just
In serving the
and then just
I have
cut
protection, I have
to a
power,
new part of the
and who
room.
better to hunt down a vampire than a more powerful vampire? History is written by the winners, Kane. That is my kind.
How many of us have been destroyed by the Sarafan? How many have been brought to their deaths by you?
I care not for those destined to die. I don't weep for them, and I won't weep for you.
Look around you, Faustus. Does your victory seem so assured now?
A fleeting setback. Our Lord knows of your presence. He beat you before, and he will bury you now.
But you will never know how it ends, Faustus. For I will bury you first of all.
Man, the voice acting's such good fun. Right. I'm not 100% what we're down for here. He's nearly broken my sword. Oh, he tried. There we go. We'll take some damage out. There's going to be... Okay. Oh, he broke it. Okay. I've got no... Oh, okay. I need me this on, because there's going to be no mist by the looks of it, so we'll just have that ready to go. Oof, that was not the one. Okay. I'm just going to block here. And then... Oh, he's nearly got us. He's nearly pegged us already. Okay, I missed with our special attack there. That was not my finest move. There we go. We got him. That's what we needed. Now we just need a little bit more of that, I think. Fortunately, he hits us loads of times, so we just build it up. However, things aren't going well for us. Oh no, don't crash! Well, that's the sound of a crash. Oh, how do I make this stop? Let's just go here for a moment. Then I can at least mute that so that you guys don't hear that anymore. Oh yeah, that's well and truly out. Okay. Yeah, task manager not responding. That's fine. Oh, I can't even get into the task manager because it's on the other it's on the monitor where it's broken. No. Can I just close like that? Oh no, I can't even do anything. Excuse me, sir. I need task manager on the other screen. I can't do anything. But it's still going. Look, you can. How can I forcibly close this without being able to access the task manager screen? Oh no. Can I do it like this? Oh. No. Oh no. I just need... Oh, wait, hang on. Can I... No, I just need to... I just need to end it. The task, I mean, not anything else. Yes, you. Can I... He's a genius. He's done it. Oh, it's alright. I've done it. There is now no more irritating noise. I can turn the game audio back on now. There we go. Okay. Well, let's give this one more try. And we will see how this is. We'll see, first of all, where we're replaying from. Because my main concern is that I haven't done a hard save at all. So, not that screen either, but kind of that screen. No, this is the screen that I want. So, I haven't done a hard save, so it doesn't auto-save either. Oh dear. Right, well, Are you winning, son? No, Sam, the game just crashed and it doesn't auto-save, and I haven't done a hard save, which means I've either got to replay everything I played in the last 2 hours, and I've got to do it all within the space of 1 hour, or we find something else to do for an hour. Oh, no. Damn. Yeah, major Fs. Major Fs. Yeah, I don't think I'll be... I'm not really down for replaying the into... I prefer an F minor. Coming in with the musical jokes. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't really feel playing through the entire first 2 hours of the game again on this occasion. I'll play through it in my own time, and we will rejoin in the next stream at that boss fight. Hopefully it won't crash again, but we will see. So now we need to find something else to play. I see what you're saying about BattleBlock, Jay, but I don't actually own that game, so I can't do anything about that. However, I shall add it to the list. Twitch sings, no. Not this evening. So, I don't know. I may just do some Spelunky too, you know. It's nice and easy. Plenty more comedy of errors available for Spelunky. I think that's what I'm going to do.